So this is going to be a great race. Shiplake College, the local lads, they train on this stretch of river, and they are closest to us with those very distinctive orange and red vests. And then on the left-hand side, the King's School Chester, row on the River Dee, up in Chester. And Shiplake are an extremely powerful crew, one of the fancy crews to go a long way in this event.
They've been up and up over the last 2 or 3 years, haven't they? Shiplake College. Brilliantly in the school's head. Brilliant to see how they perform over this week.
Yeah, and it's no surprise to see them with an early lead. I'd say King's Chester have done pretty well to keep the lead down to half a length off the end of the island. We're looking at the replay of the start of this race. Look at that decent cover, isn't it, that Shiplake are getting there, really carried through. Now let's go live. So we're just part way down to the course, just past the barrier. You see that beautiful shot there of Temple Island, purchased by the stewards in the background. Such an iconic view as the rowers come up to the start or race down the course. That's what's in your mind.
It's just stunning as well. And you can just see at the start of the course the orange upright and the V's, which the Cox's boats used to steer all the way down. That's how they know which way they're going.
So on the left of your picture, it's the boys from Shiplake College. They won the school's head, were silver medalists at the National Schools Regatta. Behind St Paul's, coached by Dave Curry and Hugh Mackworth-Praed. And Shiplake, of course, we saw they've got some incredibly famous alumni. Will Satch, we saw just around the boat tents. Ben Hunt Davis, a colleague of yours as a Henley steward, Jim. There are those steering pylons. Do you want to just talk us through them, Jim?
Yeah, so if you look at the one on the left-hand side, you'll see the vertical upright, looks like a lollipop, and then you've got the V at the bottom. They're actually on 2 separate stakes, although they look they're together. And if you're going straight, the 2 line up. And if you looked, for example, on the right-hand side, you'll be able to see which way you're going.
You explained that very well, much better than I could.
Having steered down there a few times, I'm quite familiar with them.
So when was the last time you raced here, Jim?
Stakes figure. 2001, my last one.
How'd you get on?
I had a very good crew, a very good German crew on Wednesday. The rest of the regatta was great fun.
Okay.
Sadly. Anyway, back to this one. So Shiplake just taking their rating down a bit. They most half the race, a minute 36, are down about 34, 33 now. King's Chester still fighting hard to keep in touch. 36, 37 strokes a minute.
Yeah, we should mention as we see that iconic shot, so these boys from Shiplake, and we're just looking at the bowman Tom Borrett there, the 17-year-old in the bows. That's right up at the sort of pointy end of the boat, and coming down the boat there we see the stroke of the Shiplake crew, Sidney Burand, and Cox, of course. We should give a mention to Jacob Kirby. And also give a mention to the headmaster, Greg Davis, who's retiring this year of Shiplake College. He's been a fantastic friend to Shiplake Boat Club, but not just the Shiplake Boat Club, but to the sport of rowing. And Greg, we'd be sorry to see you go. We hope your replacement is as enthusiastic about all things rowing as you are. And also, we hope your 8 is going to progress a long way in the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup this season.
Certainly does, looking at that shot. That boat's moving beautifully, smoothly. We're not losing Greg to sport, though. He's started umpiring, so still, it's like anyone involved in rowing like us, you can't escape, can you?
And just being pointed out by a producer that, would you believe, Shiplake are rowing in Greg Davis, so named after the headmaster. I wonder how much they had to twist his arm before he agreed to call that boat Greg Davis. So Shiplake College on the left of your picture, the local school from just the next stretch of river down at Henley. They have a pretty windy, bendy stretch of river that they do a lot of the rowing on, but they come up to this stretch and use the Upper Thames Club, which is just, you can see on the background there on the right-hand side of your picture, one of those tented areas. They train and do their sort of long pieces. There's the bow of the King's Chester.
They're absolutely game for it, aren't they? They're desperately trying to get back on.
Yes, his first regatta. We see the back of Gregor Montgomery there. It's his first Henley Regatta, rowed in the school second 8, which means they try and qualify for the Temple, the University 8s. That's because only one entry from each school is allowed in this competition. So
it's lovely to see that shot as the blades come out or are finished in the Shiplake boat, how they All the hands coming down and away to get that control to let that boat run.
I like it. They've got that little pausey thing at the finish, but they all wait there together and then they move off as one unit. And I think that's what that kind of drill gives them. It's
really composed.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? And actually they've got plenty of clearance, so there's a little pop on the water, but there's nothing hitting the water. So Shiplake College come up to the finish in this heat of the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup and take a very comfortable victory over the boys from the King's School, Chester. Confirmation: Shiplake College beat the King's School, Chester.